Hi everyone, this is Shurov. I'm not sure I'm gonna publish this video or not, but let's see. So for today's shave, I'll be using Barrister and Mann E-Steak, which I won in a PIF in our wetshaving. I thought that that I have made enough videos for a lifetime, but showing a video how I lather Barrister and Mann Excelsior base won't be the worst idea. So here it goes. Let me show the lathering process a little bit. Should be good enough. This is not really the easiest soap to lather. It requires a lot of water, and I think this is the soap that takes me most time of all my soaps that I have, and I like it. Initially, I had some issues with the lather. I found it too drying, too hard to work, and things like that. But once I have once I've become just used to adding so much water, then I like it quite a bit now. That should be enough. Let me put the camera back. one thing about this soap is that the lather right now is really hydrated. It looks like the yogurt thing that I'm looking for, but since I'm familiar with this base, I know that I have quite a bit of more water to add. So right now I'm having that feeling that I have added too much water, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. That if I just add even like a few drops of more water, lather will start dripping down my neck. It's already almost starting, like here. It's almost starting to drip down my neck. But since I have used this soap before, I know that this is what I'm looking for. Razor today is just like yesterday, charcoal goods level 2 with a Wizamet blade on its second use. Yeah, it is insanely slick. I can't overemphasize how slick this soap is. There is very little pastiness in the lather. I can totally do a second pass without applying any more lather, but I will, but I can. This stuff is so slick, so slick. The residual thickness is so good. It's actually impossible for me to stretch my skin with my hand. That's how good the residual thickness is. Like I'm doing this, I absolutely do not feel any drag or anything. There's a Reddit user whose Reddit handle right now has a underscore returns, because he basically returned from a big hiatus. I have to thank him because I was ready to give up on this stove. He basically insisted that I keep adding more and more like a ridiculous amount of water. And once I've done that, all the problems, well, almost all the problems went away. It's not drying at all for me. The only problem, which I don't really consider a problem, but I understand that it's a problem for many, so, is that it takes quite a bit of effort to get the kind of lather that I'm talking about. I've added so much water that this third pass lather is looking a lot thinner than it used to, or it does with my other soaps, but that's perfectly fine. And first of all, it's the third pass, which is mostly like a cleanup pass, and on top of that, it's extremely sleek layer, which is what I'm looking for. I don't really need a thick layer, I need a sleek layer, which will just make sure that the blade glides over my skin instead of biting into it. This is my trouble spot over here. So what I do is I stretch my skin as much as I can. And then shave with the lightest possible pressure. When I'm shaving this, I'm basically holding the razor like a very light dart. My face is so slippery right now, it's ridiculous. Just a quick thing that I want to show, that this is one of the reasons I like a little bit of blade overhang. So what I do after every shave, man, this is kind of stuck. What I like to do after every shave is that I take out the blade and the razor head and everything, and I just run those under the water That's the thing that I do. I'm not sure it's needed really, but keeps it clean. So what happens if the blade has a little bit of overhang is that it's easy to grab the blade, so I don't have to grab by the sharp side. Anyway, so usually I don't decide what aftershave I use after the shave, but today I have. The aftershave today is Barrister and Mann East Egg matching aftershave. This comes in the Delta space, which is not my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite aftershave splashes would be Barrister and Mann Reserve, Declaration Grooming, and Progresso Green. And my second tire would have a bunch of them. One of them is this Deltas. Some others are Chatillon Lux. I don't know how to say that. I mean, I'm not even sorry that I'm messing that up. Anyway. Not much burn. A little bit here and there, but that's it. That's fine. So that's it. That was my shave. I don't even know whether I'm gonna upload this or not. If you are guys wondering where Ajit from IT is, he's still trying to figure out his health insurance claims. He's a pretty smart fella. He works in IT. He understands computers and stuff. But man, this health insurance thing is killing him. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Thank you.